Welcome, everybody, to BreakFace episode 15. I'm Poi Poi.
I'm Titty.
And thank you very much, AFC. You are our sponsor. We love you. And
Last Audio Works, Josh Moss. Thank you, buddy.
And we are going to be showcasing, hopefully, a fighter every single month. This is going to be the last month because the fights are going to be over till we have a
September.
No, we have a summer one. A summer.
Was there
June.
some like summer jam?
No, yeah. The outside of Coots, there's going to be a fight.
Oh, that's right.
And hopefully we're going to be having a fighter or two come on before then and hang out and drink like we always do. So, but yeah, go see the fights. We have one more.
You know what they should do this summer? They should actually do, what is it, like over in Europe, where they have teams of 6 dudes, and they just go after each other, and then one guy gets knocked out, and then it's like 6 on 5,
and then they keep going.
It ends up being like 4 dudes just pounding one poor little shit in the corner.
I think
we need that up here.
I think America's done with that because they got their butts handed to them like really hardcore. Those Russians are hardcore.
I watched Russia get beat up by Poland, and I was like, "Are you serious? That just happened?"
Dude, the Polish dudes are huge.
They
man.
are.
They're like Vikings.
They're meat.
They're meat. Well, so yeah, ACF or AFC. check out
church fights.
Check out the church. Check out AFC. Sarah, we love ya. And Alaska Audio Works. Also, we do have a video game out. Go check out BreakFace Games on Facebook.
Facebook, search BreakFace Games.
Mm-hmm. And on Apple's iTunes store there, you can go check out A Snowball in Hell.
A Snowball in Hell.
Yeah, it was programmed, produced by Mr. Titty Tillman over here. Yay. And I did the graphics. So
I did the graphics and the user interface.
And for those of you that say it sucks because the buttons are all jacked up, go back and try it again. Okay, we got a download for that.
We just put out an update, 1.1. The buttons are all there. They don't disappear anymore. They're actually reconfigured so they're easier to use for your thumb.
You're still not going to make it past first level because it's hard as hell?
Yeah, I didn't change the difficulty. It's
Snowball in Hell.
It has hell on the title. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
For me, so.
Oh, yeah, check it out.
If you're a gamer, you'll figure that shit out. If not, so sad.
And today we have 2 very important, beautiful people in our studio today. We have Caleb Craig and his lovely wife, Donna Craig. Say hello.
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 Whoa. Whoa. He's got a deep voice, and he's wiggling. Well, that's okay. I almost said Donna, but you're not an owner of anything except for 3 children, 5
4.
children. I skipped around it.
4 that we know of.
Milkman was one of them. Oh, I thought you meant one of them was like black or something. I think he's mine, but Caleb tans so much that you can't tell. You don't know. The kid just came out bronzed.
He's Filipino.
He's Filipino.
You're white, right?
As far as I know.
Okay, I saw. Yeah, I know. When I met you, you were white.
I usually put down Caucasian, but there's a mixture of other things in there.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah. But you what is it? Caucasian or white, but not of Hispanic or what is it? Hispanic
or
something.
Origin. Yeah.
Or other. I always pick other because I just don't want people to.
What happened to just being white?
I don't know.
Because
I'm
such
white.
A mixture.
Not of. You have to click 2 boxes if you're white now. Oh.
I don't. I just said other, and then they don't make you write anything down, and people are just, what is he? I don't know. It's not on paper.
He's an M&M.
Oh snap! You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, and Caleb, he is owner and clinical director of Artic Chiropractic. I did it.
Practice that shit
Good
for
job.
an hour.
And I did. I've known he was the owner forever, and I knew there was something else in there that he would always throw in behind it to make it sound important. Like he actually does something at his work.
Yeah, and I don't really have any of those titles, but it sounds really good.
You do, it doesn't say it on the website, does it?
Oh heck no.
How come is that, when I go?
Oh heck no.
When I go and hit about, his face pops up, and then it says bio coming soon.
Yeah.
It's been like that for like 5 years.
It's been like that for 5 years.
Yeah.
I kind of be promiscuous and obscure about stuff. So
is it because you're promiscuous? You just don't want people
That's
to
what
know?
my wife says. So we don't want the bio on there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because it's really dirty.
He's promiscuous, aka sleeps with his. No, he doesn't at all. But you'll want to as soon as you see this. Go to YouTube and check it out. He's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't check him out on the website because
don't
he's
Google
white.
Pictures.
Yeah. No, I did. I googled photos. 2 of them. You're the first person under. If I look up Daniel Craig, I mean Caleb Craig.
Then you're fucking James Bond.
Double O. Yeah.
You know I do that every time. Yeah. Every time I'm talking to Chris, I'm
He
like,
tells
oh yeah,
people
Daniel
he's
Craig.
related
I
to
do.
him.
Yeah. He's actually my uncle.
He's your uncle?
Yeah.
He's not old enough to be.
Yeah,
your
he
uncle.
is.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
Oh, why wouldn't
He's
he?
in his late 50s.
Well,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Even if
I'm in my early 30s.
Plus he's British.
He's got no
so.
related. Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
Well, if you say other on the thing, though, maybe.
Maybe. Well, no, wait, he's white. The other dude's white.
British, though.
This
Of European are you of European descent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Booyah, he's
Partly.
your uncle.
Yeah, he's definitely.
So in 20 years or whatever, when he passes away, you're gonna get this big check and be like, yeah,
that'd be
that's
awesome.
right, bitches.
I'm gonna give it to my cousin or nephew I never knew in Alaska, and you could be.
It just said he was me.
Yeah. Well, he could. They could be the same age, and he could still be his uncle.
Yeah.
This is true.
Not to mention, I could be the next 00.
You could be.
Yeah, because Daniel's out. I mean, he's done.
He's old,
But I could do it.
you could do it.
Yeah.
He's got another one in him.
He's got another one.
He's
in,
got
but
it.
don't they?
Maybe.
Aren't they doing like a 3 or 4 run, like movie run?
They are. They got
and then
more
they're like,
coming.
We need a new one.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
He was the first blonde hair, blue eyed one.
The new guy was Tom Hardy. He's the new 00.
No.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't
Are you
know.
kidding?
Yeah.
No,
It's
you're
Tom-
not.
No, seriously. He's the new guy.
I don't see him as 00, but he's pulled off some shit before.
He's pulled off some shit, yeah.
see
His
what he does.
grill is too messed. Are you serious?
No, the guy's he's pretty attractive.
But no, his grill is messed up.
his grill.
Yeah. Have you ever watched him in any of his movies?
Oh
We
yeah,
just
his bottom teeth are pretty.
Yeah, we just watched him in Renovant. He was pretty hardcore in that.
He was.
Yeah.
And
He was good in that.
Yeah,
He was an asshole. I wanted to
He was.
hurt him so bad.
Yeah,
You can't even.
For
jacked
the
up
3
DiCaprio.
fucking hours I had to sit there.
yeah. He jacked
That
up
was a
DiCaprio
rough
forever.
movie.
I got to
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
it up every time you bring up Revenant. I'm going to talk about how long that.
I didn't
was.
bring it up. He did, and that movie was great, even for the length.
Okay,
was
it was
good.
great, and he brought it up, but you gave me.
We
the
had to
look.
watch
I
it
saw
in 3 takes. That's
Yeah, but the thing
What?
is I want to know how DiCaprio.
'cause-
I want to know how he gets
because
his
we're
leg.
kind of old and lame like that. Yeah.
Well,
had
yeah,
to-
it took us a while.
It took us 3 takes to watch the
it
whole
did.
thing.
Oh my gosh.
But I
We
was,
didn't
I
watch
was-
it in the.
Oh, you
I
couldn't
was
like watch the
dumbfounded.
whole like from
No.
beginning to end.
He fell asleep twice,
three times.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
You should. You should have fucking pre-workout before you watched that movie.
We tried that. That
Take
was
my
the
creatine.
problem.
It was a good show though. Yeah.
It was a great movie. That bear attack
It was hardcore.
again. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I asked somebody that actually got attacked by a bear if he'd seen that movie, and he said yeah. And I said, did it make you like have flashbacks? And he said, yeah.
It's just like it.
I quit watching it. Like, okay.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, it was realistic. As
It was
hell.
pretty
scary.
real. Yeah, it was really scary.
What were you gonna say? You were like, oh, and I was like, oh,
yeah, it was crazy because the guy like got mauled by a bear. His leg is a compound fracture. His ankle's going 360 degrees the other way, and by the end of the movie, he's sprinting.
right.
How does that happen? How does it heal in 2 hours?
Well,
Swelling.
How does it heal in 2 hours?
Yeah, he went and saw a chiropractor,
Damn.
and he just put it back in.
yeah. But he totally healed. I mean, his leg was jacked up.
Did you read the real story about him?
No,
Because it is a true story,
Right.
And the
Yeah.
story is actually crazier than the movie.
Oh, really?
Because in the real, well, keep saying story, but in real events or whatever, the native guy found him and sewed a bearskin to his back so he would heal in
Really?
real life. Yeah,
That's
and
hardcore.
And he ended up going and killing one of the dudes that betrayed him.
No kidding.
And the other dude became like an officer in the military, and he knew if he would have killed him, then the punishment is death.
Crazy.
So he was like, I got one of them, I'm good.
That's crazy.
But read the story. It's freaking insane.
Yeah, I thought it was a
I'm
good
gonna have
movie.
to
man.
now. That's
It was
crazy.
a good movie.
Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's why I was so like. I don't care. Like the movie was 3 hours, but it seemed like an hour and a half to me because I had already read the story and I was like, "What's gonna happen?"
But you
next?
watched it straight through.
was
You watched
intense.
all 2 hours and 36 minutes.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I think
man.
twice.
watch
It took us 3 hours and
Did
or
you
3
watch
days
it?
and 26 minutes.
3 days and 26 minutes.
Wow, there's something I'm better at you than watching movies and eating popcorn.
I watched it in the theater and like I was antsy. I was like, "Come on, man,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
hurry this along." Yay,
Yeah.
beautiful scenery. You're walking. We get it. Fucking
he's
kill
still
someone
mowing.
so I can
Yeah,
go
he's
home.
Walk for crying out loud.
Jesus.
Yeah, instead of lay there and
Drag you
Yeah.
through this.
Yeah, he crawled himself all the way through the movie till the very end.
yeah, he did.
It's like,
Have
holy
you
crap.
think about it? This is he won an award, right? He won the Academy Award.
I think so.
Yay, Leo!
Yeah,
Finally,
about
fucker.
time.
Jesus. Next movie, just froth at the mouth and spit all over the fucking place.
And then you'll win.
Shoeing. I mean, that guy had just
Yeah.
the whole movie. He was spitting and frothing and.
Well, he
Jesus Christ.
deserved that for a lot of other movies.
Yeah.
Like what was the Django when he smashed that glass? Did you watch Django?
I didn't see that one. No.
He smashes this glass because he's pissed. He wasn't supposed to smash the glass in real life, but he cut his hand open
And kept going.
And kept going. It wasn't part of the script, and he's
Oh,
like,
wow.
he's like sitting there rubbing all this blood, and it's a crazy scene. But he didn't get crap for that, and I was like, he keeps getting nominated.
No,
Well,
everybody was
didn't
like,
he
"How
do
come
the-
Jamie Foxx didn't get an Oscar?"
yeah, right. He's black. He deserved it.
Jamie Foxx didn't really get shot.
But I thought he got the Academy for Titanic though, didn't he win that?
No,
No.
no.
Who got that one? Was it Winslet? Kate Winslet?
I don't know if she did.
Or was it the old lady?
Just the last 5 seconds of the movie. It was
Where she
called.
threw the diamond into the sea and she won that.
Academy Award for giving up the biggest jewel in history.
Yeah. Did you see? There's a reenactment on YouTube of how the boat really sank. So they built it in 3D and they punched in all the numbers for how it would have actually
2 hours and 24 minutes.
And I was like, went to watch it and I was like, oh my God, this is 3 hours.
It was literally,
I couldn't watch
2 hours plus.
And so, yeah.
So what was the difference then? Because in the movie, it busted it in half.
Yeah, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean,
it bobbed like a cork in the sea for a while.
This one, it just went like this for like, until finally, like the tip of it was sticking out. And that was it. I was like, oh my God, that many people died?
Yeah.
They didn't have enough boats? What was the deal?
Part of it is they were like letting the wealthy and the rich go, and they were like, oh, you just go. So they weren't loading the boats to capacity. They didn't have enough. The captain didn't think there was any problem, so he didn't actually start launching the boats in time. So then when it became, oh shit, we're effed.
Yeah.
Let's get these boats
and
down.
It was too
Everybody
late.
started freaking out and
pushing each other out, and that's when the boat broke in half. I don't know. That was always funny.
What I didn't get about that show is like
so
the one guy that actually built the boat. He spent like an hour trying to find Rose and telling her, "I'm sorry, I didn't build you a better boat."
In the movie?
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
I don't
Rose,
remember.
I didn't build you a better boat.
Sorry, I didn't build you a better boat.
Right.
I don't remember that part.
You need to get up on your Titanic.
Yeah.
buddy.
It's been
Seriously.
years. It's been years since I've seen it.
Yeah.
That was an exhausting show to watch.
Yeah, that took a while.
Wherever you are. I'm gonna start crying right now, man.
Did you see that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio crawling through every single one of his movies, and then it was like a little cartoon, and at the bottom it named the movies, all the movies he was crawling through, and then finally it got to Reverend, and then at the very end he grabs the trophy. He's like, it was freaking hilarious.
That's funny.
Now, how come you didn't pick something like that to go to work on? Like, because like they always need massage therapist, a chiropractor.
Pick something like what?
Like movie actors and like sports people and stuff like that. Because I know
nobody up here
because
like
we don't
that,
have any of those in Alaska.
Not in Alaska, but you came up here to start your business, right?
Well, Artic Chiropractic was actually founded in 2005 by one of my partners, Walt Campbell. So it's really his name. It's really his brand, his name. But we both went to med school together in Oregon. So, I mean, I practiced in Colorado for 6 or 7 years before I sold things off in there, and then they called me and said, hey, why don't you come to Alaska and see what we can do up here. So I kind of own and operate the flagship location, one of our biggest in Anchorage. And
that's on DeBar, right?
Yeah, no, Benson.
Benson.
500 East Benson, yeah. So that's our big one. But, Walt still owns the names. That's it. That's his brand, and that's kind of what he built. But I've got the big one right here in Anchorage. But, yeah, I mean, we came to Alaska for opportunity and built the business, yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy that there's a place in America that you could still go to do that. Because you go anywhere else down in the States, it's all been done.
Oh, for sure.
I don't care for who or whatever else. But I had a friend up here that used to massage the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, is that right?
And she also used to massage, who was it?
Ooh, dream gig for her. Huh?
Well, right?
Well, my wife here has actually massaged Bon Jovi himself, so that's pretty impressive.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
When I lived in Oregon,
He's
I
a
was
freaking
a massage
runt.
therapist.
Did you guys? Oh, you guys didn't go out together?
No.
I don't think so.
You weren't
Before you wait.
How many kids do we
follow
have?
him on tour?
Yeah.
Or something?
No, it's impossible because the guy's like 5'2".
It's not possible, but
Is he a little guy?
he's
He's
very
tiny.
small.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
He's
massage
right there with
Bon
Glenn Danzig then, like for height wise.
Yeah, literally
But
5'2".
I was a massage therapist, and I did work on.
Did he sing for you?
No.
She was living on a prayer.
Bullshit. You should have made him sing. My massage therapist makes me sing, and it's not anything good.
Oh, I would have been eating that up. I would have been. Yeah, are you living on a prayer right now? Yeah.
Are we halfway there?
Are you halfway there, baby? Yeah, I'm halfway there. She like, what?
Are you halfway there?
What?
Are you going to go down in a blaze of glory?
That's funny.
So, anybody else from his band?
That was you
or
talking to him, by the way, not him.
Yeah, it wasn't the other way around.
What's that?
What's the other guy that
It was some
dark-haired guy? That's his
dark-haired
partner.
guy. That's me.
You massaged me last night.
Yeah, right. His partner.
His
Oh,
other-
who's his band member?
the one you
Richie
with
Sambora.
Pamela-
Which one?
Richie Sambora.
Richie
Yeah.
Sambora
Yeah.
massage him too.
Yeah, so
Are
I
you-
worked at a
was it at the
5-star
same time?
hotel, and we worked on a lot of
Oh, okay.
like.
But that wasn't at the same time, like Bon Jovi and Richie.
Can you believe the amount of
Let's cut
blow?
straight to the important shit.
Right.
Yeah.
How were Bon Jovi's calves? I mean,
They've been awesome.
you know, all that bouncing.
Yeah,
Were other people in there? Were any other people in there doing coke off his back while you were massaging him?
Yeah.
You're just like,
Thankfully,
excuse me,
no.
can you move that cocaine that way, please? I'm
Exactly.
trying to-
Can you just do
And
that
you're
off
like,
his butt? We don't touch that area.
That was
You're massaging his shoulders. You do your coke off his ass. It's fine.
Yeah.
So who else? Bon Jovi. That's pretty cool.
Richie Sambora and a whole bunch of the Portland Trailblazers at that time.
Yeah,
You saw a whole bunch of guys.
Well, that doesn't
sound good, but
no, that doesn't sound good at all.
Massage. Harrison Ford,
Nuh-uh.
Avril Lavigne,
Did you
Ellen DeGeneres.
How did Bon Jovi come before Harrison?
You massage
Ford?
Right? Hold on. You massage Harrison Ford?
Yes.
You massage Avril Lavigne. Wait.
I've never heard that.
Why are we as dudes missing that? She massaged Avril Lavigne. How was that going?
Right.
And was Ellen DeGeneres'
Were her
back
pecs
hairy?
tight? Did she need forward?
Just her butt.
Just her butt.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So you actually put your hands on quite a few celebrities.
I have.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
and
cool.
regular people too.
A few of these that I don't know
fuck
about.
those
apparently.
guys.
She's going to be close to a celebrity too because you've been winning competitions, bodybuilding competitions, right?
A few.
Physique?
A few.
Yeah. How many? Every one that you've been in so far?
I've actually only won. Well, I've won
First
Masters
place.
a couple times, but I've actually won Open only once. So I've only been in 5 competitions, but I've won the overall in an Open category once.
Wow. And you've only been in it for
A year.
That's
That's
it?
pretty good, though.
Yeah, year and a half total.
And you have taken a couple places yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did the same thing. I 3 or 4 competitions for me. I've taken Masters a couple times, and in this last competition was second. So I've done okay too. I mean, it's been fun. But neither one of us have been training for a long time. But it's just kind of a fun hobby.
Is it easy up here? I don't think so because I've seen the competition
No,
and
yeah.
I was really
Not
shocked.
in our categories.
There's some pretty beefy dudes up here.
Yeah.
It's actually
And
pretty
ladies,
impressive.
yeah.
Actually, Alaska has some pretty good competition up here. I mean, the lower 48 is good too, but it's getting pretty competitive up here.
It is. And they have their own fighting association, right, up here, and it's ran by the people that own 907 Girls. Is it? CC?
Well, there's a couple. There's a couple different ones. There's Sean and
Sean
Chincy
and Chincy.
that do 907s, and there's Gary Ledoux that puts on a production in town through Alaska. I think it's Alaska Muscle. Is that his thing?
No, that's
Sean and Chincy.
uh-huh.
Yeah, there's 2 big productions, and then I think maybe one other too. Actually,
Sheila Branton does
Yeah,
hers in Fairbanks.
You guys aren't under anybody though.
I actually got introduced into the sport by my friend who's competed for 5 years, and she is.
And you beat her, and she was like, "Damn it!"
yeah.
Thankfully,
Stupid
no, I
me.
haven't competed directly against her because she's in the Class A, which is a smaller class than I am
okay.
height-wise. They measure. But she introduced me to the sport. She's been doing it for 5 years, and she is kind of I don't know if you call it an owner, but she leads Fit in AK.
Oh, okay.
And so I started training with her, not meaning to compete, but just training with her because she's a competitor. And
Does she own a gym?
She has been to our gym, but she lives in Anchorage, so she usually works out in Anchorage.
Oh, she doesn't own one.
Her brother does.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you know
She
the name
sounds
of the
familiar.
brothers?
No, I don't know the name of his gym, but she's been out. You've probably seen her at the gym a few times.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went once this week. I probably bumped into her. And
Yeah,
was
she
like,
was.
"Oh,
Yeah.
how's it going?"
No, that's not in the steam room. That's where you
This
went.
is steam room. I couldn't get that far. I just sat in the lobby and drank a soda. Watched
and doubted your membership.
Dude, I'm so well. We just got a membership back.
Oh.
So we just started going back,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so every time I go in there, I'm like, God, I hope I don't run into Caleb Craig. He's gonna play.
Whatever.
with my-
Maybe you'll be motivated. Be like, "Hey, Caleb, how's it going?" Damn, his
Oh,
abs are
man.
fantastic.
Oh, he's so. Speaking of which, I'm at work and I'm like messing around on the computer, and I turn around and all the guys are talking, and I'm turning around and I start looking at my phone, and boom, this picture of this dude in his underwear and abs coming out all over the place pops up on my phone, and I'm like,
That better not be you.
and I looked up, and then I looked behind me, and all the guys are like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about that." It was Caleb.
It was great, dude.
It was great. I was like, I don't know how to
I have no
explain
clue.
it. It wasn't your. It was like from your abs up, or like right.
Not
yeah.
abs down.
Oh.
Yeah, not abs.
So what you're
Sending-
saying, it was a sad day for you.
Bottom of his abs up.
Oh.
But you know what's crazy is like I can't even prove it's you because you're covering your face.
Yeah, that's good.
It probably wasn't him then.
Oh, he just cut a
Photoshop
picture
lot.
out
Yeah,
and just.
Photocropped it.
exactly.
Did he have the tattoo?
Yes, which is
Yeah.
crazy because I have never seen it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you got it until that picture.
Yeah,
Or Crystal
honestly-
said he got a tattoo, but when I saw the picture, I was like, "What the?
Yeah.
You didn't
It's
get
not a small one.
It's not. No, it kind of came in stages. I mean, it's only been on there for maybe the last couple months.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of cool. I had a patient that wanted to trade out some training advice and do some nutrition and stuff like that, and he happens to be one of the guys down at Laluso Tattoo Studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, "Yeah, I'll trade you out for some stuff." So I did like 5 hours for maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and he kept knocking out a session, and it was supposed to be only across my shoulder. But by the time he's done with it, it's clear down my
Well,
freaking arm.
But then you're like, well,
Yeah, once you get one,
just
though.
a little more.
Yeah,
once you get
exactly.
one,
It just kept
a little
going.
bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these guys are talented. I'll tell you what, Little Uso is a place to go if you want Polynesian art. I mean, he freehanded everything, and they're pretty impressive.
That's all freehand.
Can I see some of that?
Yeah,
you want to show the camera?
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it or what. But that's it. But it started up here. That's where it was started.
Oh,
but it's cut off the back and the
dude,
shoulder.
you're like The Rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
His shirt, his fucking pecs just wanted to jump out of his shirt right there.
Bam. Hey, I was going to ask you, what happened? Was it 2 weeks ago or last week that you competed?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
You had the flu.
I did. Yeah,
pneumonia.
It was friggin' borderline. Yeah, it was
just a little pneumonia, no big deal.
Pneumonia, coughing up blood. Yeah.
I shook it off.
Yeah, that was probably my worst show, and I debated it to even compete, but I had already paid and stuff like that. But it was my.
If you paid for it, you better compete.
Yeah, right. Crap.
No refunds.
You could have just sent them. You could have just sent them a selfie with your shirt off, like you did me, and put it up there. And
well, the selfie that you got, I think, was obviously prior to the sickness. And,
yeah.
I'm
I felt
concerned
really
that
good.
I haven't seen this picture, and you're sending pictures of yourself.
I don't remember
to
sending
dudes.
it. That's
He was
what
your concern.
well, he had pneumonia. He's not supposed to remember that stuff.
I didn't remember it.
Yeah. He had pneumonia and he was drunk.
He probably was like trying to.
And he was working
knock
on
out
somebody
the
at the
pain.
same time. There's a patient right behind him. He's like, hold on a second.
Hold on, I gotta
Let me check.
That's awesome.
Excuse me while I take a selfie.
So how was it being depleted? Because you got to get down to like what 10%, even lower. Yeah.
No, I mean I've come in this last show. I was probably still around 7%, but Fairbanks and then AFX, no Crystal Cup. I'm sorry, last year I did get down to like 4.7%. That was one of my best shows.
You were shredded.
Yeah, I looked good for that one, better than I did this one for sure. But I was retaining a lot of fluid for this one.
Well, you had to because you had pneumonia.
I felt horrible. Yeah, so I who knows? I'm maybe 7 or 8% even at that. But you have to get pretty low for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Donna gets to. I mean, we've had you down at almost 9%, I think, for a couple shows.
The last 2 shows have been under 9.
Yeah, for a female, you're getting down there quite a ways. But you are depleted. That was even worse because I was sick as can be. And pneumonia and the flu, and I was on a bunch of crap, and so you're at the same time you're depleting your body, so it's the worst of the worst.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And what'd you take? Did you take a place?
Yeah, I took second.
Sick.
Second.
I was only at 7%. I got second. I kind of owned the world. I was sick.
No.
Second place, Caleb Craig.
Yeah.
And you,
Well, if you Google the pictures by the night show, he went to do his whatever they call it, the hanger walk, and his shorts actually came undone.
Yeah.
So he did all the actual professional pictures. His pants are undone.
They like popped open, because
you're just so big down there.
Not the only thing we're doing.
That was part of it.
Kraken.
Yeah. So all the professional pictures.
You call yours the Kraken too?
I do. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And where's the pictures? Where can we find the pictures?
You actually,
he's going to look it up.
I'm not sure if we want to look at them.
We blocked that part out.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. But they're all over the internet. I mean, most of our stuff.
I'm sure he has some on his phone. He
might
send them to you tonight.
Has Crystal been getting them?
She's already so. I'm not sure.
He better not be sending pictures.
She's been asking like every time she sees me at the gym.
I knew it.
I get a text as soon as I leave. She's like, "Hey, send me a picture. You doing it?"
Well, she could just come get I almost said an erection, but an adjustment.
What?
I don't know why I was going to say correction, but then
came out erection.
But adjustment, correction.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
Release
the Kraken.
Yeah, that's bad. And you've been seeing my sister too.
So yeah, I saw her this morning.
Did she come in this morning?
This morning, yeah.
Yeah, she is like stoked. I told
her.
Yeah,
good.
I told. She's like, I'm sore and everything. I was like, well, you should go see a chiropractor because the insurance is paying for it.
Yeah.
If you're hurting, go see. And she is doing great.
Yeah, she's doing lots better. And I appreciate you sending her my way. She's done really, really well.
Anybody want to get work done? You go see Caleb Craig at Artic Chiropractic. He is the best of the best. When I first started getting in shape, You're
making me feel like shit. You know that, right?
Why is that?
Because I'm seeing a different guy.
Oh, are you? Your guy sucks. Don't even plug him.
Actually, I was gonna make a comment. The guy I'm seeing and he's like all yoked out too.
Oh wait, there was another chiropractor that competed against him. This
the guy that actually,
he took first.
Yeah, the guy that beat me was.
I don't know. I don't think it was my dog, Dan Brandvold.
Oh no!
Do you know him? How big is the chiropractic scene up here?
It's
huge.
Big. Yeah, it's huge,
dude.
Yeah.
I
was actually I know because the building he's in, there's 5 other chiropractors in the building he's in, and then like 2 across the street.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they're like Starbucks.
You got a bunch of slope workers. You got a bunch of businesses that pay out high for insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a chiropractor's dream.
That's why
they love him up here. I mean, that's really
why
we came up here. I mean, statistically, they said, for chiropractic, this was the top 1% in the whole world, and it is. And it's
Alaska.
Crazy up here. Yeah,
That's
Alaska.
Everybody in your face, Texas.
It's because of that. It's because of these slope workers and people who work hard and play hard in Alaska, and the state loves chiropractic, and they provide a really good benefit for it. Yeah,
that's what's crazy. Is that the fighting scene up here for AFC?
Yeah,
this isn't a plug. I'm just saying when she was on here, she said Dana White, the owner of AFC, or the president, came up here and she said this is the best mid-level production she's ever seen, or he's ever seen. And I was like, what? Yeah. Alaska? So it's blowing up. And for what? Having how many? 700,000 people?
Yeah, like 750, something like that.
Ridiculous. Yeah. We got a bunch of talented people up here.
We do, yeah. Even for what we do with the competitions and stuff like that, I've always been surprised because they put on a pretty good show, and we still get people coming up from lower 48. That's pretty good competition. I mean, it's fun. But there's nothing to do up here in the wintertime. You just go to the gym.
Wait. I find other things to do than go to the gym.
What are you doing in the winter?
We're doing a lot of different
Apparently,
things in the dark.
I'm eating and watching a lot of TV. Oh, yeah.
I'm texting. Crystal says you're texting all the time. Video games,
Video games. No, not as much.
Yeah.
No. I got sick that one time. I'm not going to make an excuse because I can't make an excuse. Even though I got sick really bad.
Wait, what
even though I have kids, even though I have a job.
That's not
Hold on
sickness.
a second. Hold on a second. 3 kids.
This is going to go bad for you.
I'm
going
to say 3 kids. I said a wife. She started a job. I got 2 jobs. She goes to school. We do the podcast. I've been working overtime. Still no excuse. These guys are 4 kids. He owns a business, and you do all the financial stuff too.
Everything,
don't you? You do the books,
everything.
And he looks. I have no excuse. He had pneumonia, and then I don't have an excuse. Titty,
get pneumonia, and then you'll look great.
Oh, wait, one more kid get pneumonia.
There you go.
Go to college, become a chiropractor.
Yeah, you're never gonna be fit.
Have a wife.
The reaction from your wife over there.
I'm never gonna be fit. That's what she said.
She said no kids.
No kids. Oh,
yeah, you're done.
We can adopt. No, I don't
she's mulling it over.
No.
Nope. She said no.
It's no.
But you've actually
no
gone
little black baby for you.
You've actually gone through periods of time where you've gotten serious in the gym. I've seen you serious in the gym.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put up a picture right now. I'll do that post edit. See how that works? I can do that. And here's a picture of Caleb in his underwear.
Stay
Boom.
tuned.
I
can. And here's a picture of my puzzled face.
Right. I'm serious. I'll put it in there. No, he's
okay. Good. Yeah.
He has the technology.
You're gonna get all sorts of new patients.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, if my sister wasn't.
I don't need an adjustment.
Crooked,
I just want to wash my shirt on your stomach. No big deal.
Dude, what a moneymaker! Instead of a kissing booth, we
you.
could have a shirt washing booth. They just come up. Caleb's got his shirt off. You dip it in some water.
You just stand there like this.
Pour some bleach on it. You're white. Doesn't matter.
You're white. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The tan will come off though.
Will it? Were you guys spray tanning?
Yeah, we had to.
Okay, let's go through this.
I had a friend. Yeah, he shaved his whole entire body and then spray tan. And he came to we were working at Fred Meyer. This was 11, 12 years ago, and he came to Fred Meyer. Oh God. He got so much. He looked like a Oompa Loompa. The poor guy.
Oh, the orange dish.
Yeah.
You don't go in public very much.
Oh, it's bad.
I don't go
he did. He got spray tan and he came to work. Why would you go to work where all your friends are?
Was it professional?
Just made fun of, and then he went and did.
Was it professional?
Oh hell no!
So there's a difference when you go through and get a professional spray tan.
No, his spray tan was professional. He wasn't a professional bodybuilder.
Oh, okay.
I misunderstood.
That's what I was good. But when you go in,
it looked really good as far as orange coloring.
Because you're not trying to be black. You're trying to be kind of like a bronze.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a whole different thing too. I mean, you go down to Sensation or something like that, and it's different. You get sprayed down there in a booth, but this is different. It's a totally different product. Because it'll come right off. You put a drop of water on it, and it'll just streak down your entire body.
So he knows that because he spilled coffee down himself.
I did, yeah.
Right before a competition and melted. His whole chest melted.
Please tell me you were like, I'm melting.
Yeah. Clear down to my Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. Had to get resprayed. It was bad.
Hair won't grow there from now on anyway. So, that's right. So that's awesome. So when you guys get it done, it's right before the show. And it's a person actually doing it, right? It's not a spray booth.
No,
it's
detailed.
Yeah, and so do they go through the cracks too? Like your abs, your
cracked
for defining.
They don't contour anything.
They don't?
No,
okay, I always wondered that.
No, that's what after you're tan, they glaze you, and that's kind of what makes all your muscles
and then you're
pop
done.
and show. But
you're doing it naked too.
Well, we use a tube sock, or at least I do.
I hope she doesn't use a tube sock.
Oh man,
I got real
learning some shit I didn't want to know.
You'll never lift again.
Are you in line with a bunch of dudes in front of you in
definitely
tube socks?
not. No, definitely not.
Everybody's
in Alaska, no.
Everybody's in tube
Because
socks.
I've seen people in the States that actually like there's just a room full of dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
definitely not me.
I'd be the dude behind the guy with the knee-high tube sock.
Those ones from the 70s.
With my little ankle
and
sock.
It's a little bit more discreet. You have an appointment time. You go
do you?
in. Yeah.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
you're still, I mean.
You're still in front of somebody.
You're definitely, you're definitely exposed. Ours is pretty good. I mean, our team is, pretty private. We're out there with 10 or 15.
Oh, that's
people.
cool.
Yeah, it's nice. But the product is pretty bad stuff. I mean, like you say, literally a drop of water will ruin the entire tan. I mean, you sleep in the sheets in the hotel room, and you're going to have to use your own sheets because you'll ruin the bed.
Yeah, so we bring our own sheets to the hotel because everything in a hotel is white.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
and they charge
the
you,
duvet comforter, the
everything.
sheets, the pillowcases. So we bring our own sheets
Robes,
to sleep
towels, the whole nine.
No. So the first time we competed, I didn't think about towels, and I said it looked like we murdered a chocolate chip in the bathroom because I took a shower and the shower curtain was white. The towels were white. The bath mat was white, and it literally looked like a murder scene in there.
So what happened? So if you have to change the sheets, is it still on you when you go to sleep and then you wake up and you?
Yeah, definitely.
So you get sprayed at least twice, maybe 3 times. So like
you get the night before and then the morning of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you touch everything up and make sure it's show ready before you.
Good Lord.
And you guys tan in between, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Well, he does.
I do. Yeah.
You got to look
I'm guilty.
sexy year round.
I'm guilty.
He does.
Especially as a doctor. That's horrible.
The vitamin D.
Yeah. You don't want a white doctor in Alaska. No.
Yeah. You're the only minority doctor in Alaska. That's why people see you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
If you just lost like another 15 pounds, you could pass for an Ethiopian. Dude, I was so weird going in this. I want
to know what you just said.
They had this food potluck there, and everybody was bringing in food, and I was standing on the outside because I wasn't going to join. You don't ever go to a work function and eat other people's food. You don't know where it's been. Mm-hmm. They're dirty. Excuse me for anybody from my work that might be watching this. They stink. But so we have minorities there or whatever, and like everybody was like, or this guy came out and was like, hey, Ricky, what'd you bring? I said, I brought Ethiopian food. Nothing. And people did not think that was funny at all. I was like, come on, are you kidding? That was funny. Is that funny? Is that racist? That's not racist. It's cultural. They don't have anything to eat.
I won't call it cultural. It's cultural. It's
that's what
borderline insensitive, you dick, but
whatever. Yeah, you get in trouble for stuff
I don't think it's racist.
No,
you didn't say black Ethiopians in the business. Yeah. No, you were just like, I'm Ethiopian and bring anything.
Nobody can fire you because you're the boss.
It's funny. It's
a joke. Yeah. That's true.
So I got an idea.
Is that on? I mean, honestly, no one can fire you. You were above the law. You're like Steven Seagal and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why do you think he's on the show?
I like Donna Craig though.
I mean, they can report him.
They can report me.
But his boss is his buddy.
You can report me and then I'll
or
have
his
you
friend.
executed.
His equal. His equal is his buddy. I should say. Your equal's your buddy. He's gonna be like, well, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't just say that. I'll bleep that out. I just said the F word. Too much Jameson. But I got a great idea for you. Something that's nobody doing up here. And you're like, oh, great, another idea from somebody that did not go to school, who has no ambitions. He doesn't even keep his body right. Stop going to the gym.
Hey, don't sell yourself short, boy. You have ambition. You just don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Okay. You're just like a retard humping a doorknob.
Had that aha moment yet.
Okay.
The door won't open.
What's the idea?
What's the idea? Hyperbaric chambers.
Oh yeah, we've seen those, man.
That or sensory deprivation chambers.
I don't know about that one.
You have those.
Whoa, I seen a movie back in the day called Altered State.
That's not. No.
Nope.
That's totally fake. But they're awesome. They got these.
It was
chambers.
a movie.
Oh yeah. But a ton of people are using them for health and stuff like that, for like giving their body peace. So they get this huge like enclosure, and they put like body temperature salt water in it, like a ton.
So you're
of
just
salt. You're really buoyant, and you go in there and you lay on top of this water, and it feels like nothing. Like it's totally black, totally quiet, and you're sitting there, and some people say they hallucinate, but I mean I want to try it. I can't say I haven't hallucinated it, but I want to try it. But it's supposed to be really like very I don't know. It's a therapy.
Are you locked into something? Like, is it claustrophobic?
Well,
I imagine
they got ones that are
you're
different
encapsulated.
sizes.
So you're in warm salt water and encapsulated. So there's no sound.
There's no sound. There's nothing. But
F that.
But there's a ton of people.
I want light. I want air. I want.
No bueno.
You know what? I'm claustrophobic and I'm willing to try it. That's how. I mean, I swear. Go look at.
I'm willing to watch
wish
you
we had
try
Yeah,
it.
all videotape.
And then when you
it.
start losing your shit, I'm like, no, he said leave him in there.
I don't think so. I want to try that. I think it's a good idea.
I don't know, man.
Let us know how that goes.
I am the worst. I can't relax. I have this problem.
This is what this is for. You pop a couple volumes, smoke pot, whatever, get inside the thing.
Okay,
boom,
well, fine. You want me to fall
That's
asleep
why you're
in it? That's
hallucinating,
great.
not because of the actual treatment.
I did say that's what these people.
That's
did,
why you're
I'm
getting your
just saying.
sensories deprived. It wasn't the.
It wasn't the chamber. It was the marijuana.
The guy running your tank is like, hey man, take this. I don't know there. I don't know
take
there.
a little
Tie-dye
medicine.
shirt. Why is
Yeah.
Jerry Garcia playing? What the fuck's going on here?
Okay,
But
what
I couldn't do it. I mean, you're probably onto something. It's probably therapeutic for some people. I know I could not.
I'm telling you,
put
people
myself through
all
that.
over.
I
the,
can't sleep at night unless a movie is playing.
Or
You
the
know,
fans going. You're that
Or
kind of guy.
something. Yeah, I got to have some sort of
No, it's crazy.
noise.
If I'm
external
drinking,
stimuli, and that seems
if I'm
weird
drinking,
for
that's
people
the
that try to
case.
sleep,
but if I'm sober, I gotta have lights off. I gotta be nothing. So, shut up. Krista's like, I just rolled over. Where'd she go? She's gone.
No, yeah, she left.
You know, but I'm telling you, Google it. People down in the
Sensory
States.
deprivation.
People down in the States are doing it and making bank. And I'm telling you,
go ahead.
I'm telling you, between that and microdosing LSD, those are huge things.
Microdosing.
You never heard
Fucking
of
winners.
You never heard of that either? Never heard.
Microdosing.
Well, no.
LSD.
It's psychedelic therapy.
Psychedelic therapy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm getting into it.
You need to get off Google.
Yeah, exactly.
I've hit the end of the internet twice today.
molested as a kid.
Yeah.
You're fine.
No,
We thought you were onto something, but now it is actually crazy.
No, that part I'm actually not down with because I can't even take mushrooms. I can't microdose I tried it before and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst.
You
thing
don't
ever.
microdose mushrooms. You just you eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
Because you know you're gonna eat part of the bag and be like, man, I microdose.
This ain't doing anything.
I don't feel nothing.
Give me a couple more caps.
18 hours later, you wake up in a rubber room. You're
Ask Crystal. I was tripping with her. It was bad, wasn't it? It was bad. Started screaming.
I do have to say, we should bring back oxygen bars. You guys remember those?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to share somebody's
Every
thing that went
mall-
up in their
No, you get your own
yeah.
cannula.
I still.
When did they take
them
your own
away?
nasal
No.
cannula? I don't. They were
thought we
like
still had
there.
them.
No,
they're
because they
gone.
don't work. That's why. Because you got a bunch of
They
people
do
down in
still have them.
Vegas.
They're in Vegas
Yeah.
everywhere.
Actually,
sucking
hey,
flavored
hey,
air.
hey,
But that's
hey,
because
hey,
everybody else is smoking and they think they're getting. They're not. They're getting filtered smoke.
What was stupid about them was they put like scents in them.
Flavors.
And I thought that was
Flavors.
kind of dumb. But I was a medic for a while, and one of the best hangover cures on the planet, and I'm not lying to you, an IV and 100% oxygen.
They
don't doubt that.
They have the.
You got to know. You went to medical
Yeah,
school.
I
Man,
don't
that
doubt
shit is amazing.
They have something down there called.
They say, "Oh, you need time to get rid of a hangover."
You just need an IV and
When you're
oxygen.
jacking 1,000 mils,
I was just about to
100%
say
oxygen,
they
baby.
have it's called Hangover Haven. It's a wagon that goes like you call them. They'll show up to your hotel in the morning,
they
and they'll
fucking-
give you an IV drip with vitamins and stuff in it, and you're not hungover by or you're maybe a little bit hungover by 3 o'clock, but you're ready to rock
You
and
feel
roll
better.
again. You're ready to
Where
roll
do they
again.
do that?
Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah, and it's actually if you pay extra, they'll come up to your room while you're laying in bed and IV you.
No kidding.
And if
No-
you
no
pay
joke.
even more,
Reach
you
around.
You get more than a drip.
Oh, you know.
Morphine drip. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Then Helga comes and does your IV.
Yeah,
Wink.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Fluids go in, fluids go out. What are we gonna do? You know, hey, full service business.
That'll be $1,400.
Hey, we asked you at the beginning how your comfort level was. I'm just saying.
She massaged Bon Jovi. Her comfort level's fine.
It's pretty high.
And
Living on a prayer.
sorry. We went way off. That's all right. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We went
different
back to Bon
therapies,
Jovi for
yeah.
some reason from Vegas.
Oh, I know, but before
We were talking
that,
about. You were talking about
IV
alternative
drips.
therapies. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's right.
So,
Yeah.
Deprivation tanks.
deprivation.
We
That's
don't do
what-
any
do
of
it.
those.
What?
Arctic Chiropractic, we don't do any of
Yeah.
that.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
What about
But
a
that's what I'm saying, you should-
deprivated
deprivation tank.
massage? Like you
That-
put on some headphones and you don't hear anything.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, what do you do when you go to a massage parlor usually?
Close your
Well,
eyes.
besides get the happy ending.
Yeah.
That never
Sleep.
happens. Never happens.
I don't do
But
that either.
there's always music playing, right?
Typically.
There's
yeah.
always some like soothing music. Well, what if they took away all of your senses except for
The
the
massage?
feeling of getting
How are they going
massaged?
to do that?
That's what
I
I'm
have
saying.
no idea, but
Like a heated table.
We have
I
one
would
patient,
rather have
though.
I would rather have somebody try that than stick me in a salt bath in a sealed capsule.
It's a good idea,
Yeah,
you're
right.
idiot.
in a coffin.
You're an idiot. You ever had an MRI?
Yeah.
Yes, that blows.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. And that's opened on the ends. Yeah. And that's just like, oh my god, this is scary.
A coffin.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
A coffin that goes.
Yeah, it bangs on you.
Yes. And you're like, I feel funny.
It's not relaxing.
And you're in there screaming, "Get me out of here!" But the lady's not in there because she can't be in the room.
Because she's out
You
back.
have a no shit button though. You have the button. You can push the button.
Yeah, I don't know.
I always fall asleep in them, and you would think that I wouldn't, but I always tell them, man, I've got anxiety issues. I don't like tight.
They'll give you Valium.
They always give me
Yeah,
something, and then I'm in there and I'm like, and when I nod off, I jerk awake,
and it's
I've
like,
done that.
please stand still. Please hold still,
Jump
sir.
and almost hit your face on the.
we noticed that you're moving there.
We're gonna have to
can you
start
not
over.
move. I'm like, hey man, sorry about that. Every time, because they're always doing my brain.
Dude, all of his
I have to get
images come
MRIs
back
every
blurry
year.
because he's like,
There's that one slice that has a problem in it. We think you moved right during that.
exactly.
Sir, if you don't stop it, we're gonna have to turn off K-Whale and put on KGOT.
Smooth jazz. You were saying about a patient? You had a patient?
Oh yeah, back to the massage. Like you were talking about sensory deprivation for massage.
Yeah.
Like this patient wanted to play the soundtrack of Top Gun throughout his entire massage. So he was in there and he was playing Danger Zone during the massage.
Oh.
Yeah, and he brought it in every week. That was his gig.
Wow, that's awesome.
So we throw a little cassette track in it. Yeah.
I can probably. I mean, I can almost one up that. The first massage I ever had, my wife got a couples massage for us for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Never had a massage before that in my life. So this lady comes to our house and she sets up her table. Really nice lady, Karma Johnston. She asked me what kind of music I listen to, and I go, I listen to heavy metal and stuff like that. She's like, oh, okay, well, I happen to have
death metal.
I happen to have Lamb of God on my Pandora. Is that okay? I'm like, sure. So she puts on Lamb of God radio,
Oh my
and of course
God.
it's playing all kinds of heavy metal, and I was just like, yeah, this is
Your
great.
wife is
And-
like,
right? Yeah. So she's like, I thought you were in there relaxing, and I was like, I was completely relaxed.
Yeah.
I listen to heavy metal to relax. People think it's crazy, but
It is. It's a beautiful
for you.
thing.
Yeah.
so yeah. And then I go into now I have a massage therapist, and I go in there, and she's playing the pan flutes and all that stuff. And,
Yeah,
Hey,
and you're on edge the whole time.
right, I'm
Ready to
just like,
kill.
"Oh."
Just snap.
Well, not because of the music, because she's digging her elbows into places I don't think she should be putting her elbows.
So it's not just a regular massage. It's a deep
no,
tissue.
it's rehabilitation.
Yeah. I love.
It's a sports therapy thing.
I love those. Like when I went to Artic Chiropractic.
They hurt. Though.
Yeah.
Like while it's happening,
it was,
it's the most painful
yeah,
shit ever.
yeah.
But when
I
you're
heard-
done, you're like,
Oh yeah.
put me to sleep deprivation chamber.
Her two boys work out here in the Eagle River, right? Whatever.
Who's that?
The twins. The girl that massaged me. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah.
But her two.
Leslie. Yeah.
Yeah. So her, you recommended her, and I went in back there to see her, and I looked at her, and I was like, you need someone bigger. I'm
Yeah.
like 250 pounds, Dave. And this is just a small. Nope. She got up in there.
Did she have a thumb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was screaming metal. It was just brutal. Too much. Do you guys do hot rock? You ever heard that?
No, we don't do it.
I was trained
We
in
should
it,
do
but
yeah.
he doesn't do it there.
The first time I had it was by this lady, and she had a baking station in her house, and
Yeah.
she baked these rocks and put them on. And I was like, whoa,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
that loosened me up.
It's therapeutic.
Put
Yeah.
it in a crock pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The deep tissue stuff, man.
You could put it in a crock pot.
I don't like that.
You
Yeah,
wrap
we
them
used
in a
to put
towel.
the stone, just a little bit of water, and put the stones in a crock pot, heat them up, and they stay warm, so you can rotate them out.
And then you take them out with a tong and slap them on someone's back. Yeah.
This may hurt.
Scalds their skin.
And what's the difference between that
Oops,
and a
wrong
heating
one.
pad? Why would
It's
you?
just more. It's moist.
It's natural. It's just natural. It's
that
a mind thing. It's a mind
Is
thing.
it more
it
focused,
doesn't matter.
right? Because
Heat's
a
heat.
stone is.
I mean, like the
Because they're
stones
more
you
for
can either
insurance.
place in certain spots, or you can use them to actually massage a
we
heating
grab
pad.
these stones from the Alps. They cost so much.
75
It
more
should-
bucks. Do you want it?
Come on, heating pad, really? Strap a
A
heating pad.
heating
to-
pad, you're just gonna stick
Seriously.
on your neck or your back, and you're not gonna move. But the rocks you can put in your hands, on your feet, along your spine. You can, you massage with them. So it's.
That's what I was
moving
getting for
heat.
an explanation. Thank you.
Yeah, see?
That was actually.
Yeah, that's
good.
actually.
I
the
came for a reason.
First time I ever had the stones, they put them down my spine, and they sat there for a while. And
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, this is different.
Ooh,
And
my
then after a while, I'm like, okay, what are we doing with these stones?
Hot,
I
hot,
got
hot,
rocks
hot,
on my
hot,
back.
hot. Yeah, you start to realize that it's getting hot.
the electrode.
and hotter and hotter. You're
It's really starting to
like
itch.
this.
Oh,
Hope that
my
one
God.
of them
It's pretty
falls off.
therapeutic, though, right?
Well, it was, yeah, but I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me they were doing anything.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know when I first started getting massages. I had 2 massages before I ever went, for the massage therapy. No one ever told me I could go, yeah, that hurts. They never told me that. So I was in there like, oh man, this feels
You're just
great.
taking a beating.
Oh. And I'm like
biting your tongue.
Of course, right. Your head's in the cradle and just crying.
Yeah, I'm just, and then they didn't tell me I could move my arms either, so I just shoved my face further and further into that little hole. I'm like, oh my god, this hurts so bad. I'm basically being born again. And then we get done, and my wife's like, oh my god, that felt so good. How was yours? And I'm like, it was fine.
It's really good.
You got the imprint of the face cradle for days.
It's all creased.
I hate it when you get up off that thing and there's just drool coming off it, and you just feel, I don't know, you feel like you dirtied it up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There's a puddle below you on the floor.
My massage therapist now, we have a relationship. Like, you know, they normally tell you, okay,
what?
Face down, and you put your arms at your side, and this and that. She comes in there, and I'm like, propped up on my elbows and doing whatever she's doing, and I just ask her, you need me to move? She's like, no, you're fine. I'm like, okay, good, because I hate sticking my face in that thing because your nose starts running,
your sinuses get clogged.
It's terrible. And she even do you have tissues?
Yes.
So you're looking through this hole like this, you know. Oh, look, tissue.
But you can't reach it because you can't move your arms.
I never need them because of, you know, my head being down. I need them because she hurts me so bad. I'm just like, hold on. Okay, continue. Because I got some.
The bad thing is, it's like when you get the
so.
tickle in your throat and you think you're going to cough and you're trying not to cough and you try not to cough and you try to, and then you just like your eyes are watering and you start to cough uncontrollably. You're like, I need a water or a mint.
But I'm not even done yet. No, just give me water.
One of my first times at a chiropractic place, they put electrodes on you.
Yeah.
Right. What do they call
Just electrotherapy.
Electrotherapy.
TENS therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was so
the TENS machine.
It was so expensive, but and I was like, well, I can see why, because you walk in and there's this huge machine and they turn it on. It's like, and you're like, and then at least the first one that I went to, and then they laid me down,
charged up,
and they put these things on you, and it's like, and at first I didn't like it, but afterwards I loved it because it's it's bringing blood back to the muscle to get the kinks out or whatever, And then I went like 2 years later and bought one of these little things about this big that you plug cords into and slap it on your back. And it did the same thing. And I was like, what the hell? This thing is like $50.
Why am I paying for this?
Why am I paying?
That cost me $75 every time.
Yeah, every single time I went. Didn't understand it, but that's okay. I loaned it to some dude because his back was hurting really bad. And he only brought it for like 2 weeks. I was really impressed he brought it back. Normally people steal something that cool. And he's like, man, this thing helped out so much. Thank you so much. And he handed it back to me with the pads. And it looked like Chewbacca used the damn thing. I had to throw it away. They stopped selling the little pads for it and everything. I was done. I was so angry.
So
Thanks a lot, Thomas.
Dr. Craig, it's okay if I call you doctor, right?
Sure.
All right.
He didn't go to school
I
for
would
nothing.
love to have you back on. And can you bring one of those?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll play with it.
We'll put it on your forehead.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'd make
cheeks,
like the cheeks instead. Just
one eyebrow.
Just make these awful faces.
Don't do that.
You wanted to tase me.
I did.
Yeah. So
we want to do a tasing.
I think
session.
a TENS unit you can wrap. You don't have to just jack it all the way up. But I think
they
it'd
are
be
kind of
fun.
cool. You can put on different muscle parts
You
and
just
stuff
have
like that.
Can you feel it yet?
Yeah,
Can you feel it? Is that too
it's pretty
much?
cool.
Yeah, is that too much? A buddy of mine had one of those first ones that came out for public use. It was like this big, and it was like $1,500, and so I was like, "There's no way I could afford something like this."
Yeah.
And he, don't you dare! And so he had it slapped on my chest. I was sitting on his leather couch.
That's really dangerous.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, because it's a must. It wasn't meant for therapy. It was meant to make you stronger. He bought it.
Oh,
It was
right.
one of those things where strap this on your abs and you're going to get six packs in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
So like I slapped this thing on and I'm sitting there and I'm like, this thing's on and all the way up and nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden one of my friends was walking by and plugged it in and I was like, and it hurt. I hurt for like
They're
2
pretty
days.
powerful, yeah. The last thing you want to do is put that over your heart. You realize that, right?
Yeah, you could stop it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
but
a
we were
good thing.
high.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I was like 19 years old, so it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
So I
This is
just
not good.
I just happened to get a taser from the studio audience there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I see it every day. She threatens me
You
with it.
want to do this thing?
Wait, I'm tasing you?
No, I'm gonna tase you.
No, you tase.
And you can tase me after you catch me.
What?
Bitch. I'm running.
I'm okay to do it, but
Oh my god, that sounds deadly, dude.
Get that.
just don't hit me in the chest.
It looks like something you buy at the castle, though.
No.
Honestly.
I know because it's all pink.
How would you know that?
Oh yeah, I've never
Dr.
been there
Craig.
either.
I get the emails.
You guys go walking in there one night after a night of drinking, and they just greet you. Hi, Dr. Craig. How's it going? Would you like the?
Yeah, they know his personal
Yeah.
account.
Did you want your
right.
punch card?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I gave that thing away before we get in trouble.
Better thinking.
Did you want the extra large one this time? You stand on. I was like, what?
I tell you what, if we're gonna use tasers on the show, we have to have a taser fight. Like we each get one.
Okay, that's fine. I'm down with that.
And then, and then we have to have somebody that's actually videotaping us because
running
we're
around.
gonna end up on the ground, like laying there, just tasing each other in the gut.
The cameras aren't going to face the right way, and nobody's going to catch it on film. You're going to have to do it like
these
twice.
tasers are a lot different than the ones that you see on like the professional cops use and stuff. They're not like the prongs, right? So.
Well, I've gotten
it's like a light
gun
shark.
before, and it's like,
yeah,
oh,
it's not like horrible.
It's not going to just drop you.
No, no, but that might make a predator be like, whoa, okay,
right,
maybe I don't know.
Just
she's also
the sound of that thing.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, if you just put it up, you're like,
shotgun when you
come over here, bitch. They're like, whoa, no, maybe not. Yeah, because it sounds menacing.
It does.
It does. Yeah. Do you use protection besides
I thought
your
you
guns?
were just using that for like a bathroom break or something. Like it's been an hour.
Someone comes into
I'm
Donna.
glad we were talking about tasers.
Someone comes into Donna.
Protection.
You use protection.
Out of nowhere,
if you get me pregnant, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Totally missed that.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
I was saying her besides her muscles, like they just come in and they're like,
Oh yeah.
give me the money. And she's like, what? And they're like, maybe not. She's got bigger arms than me, at least more toneless. Come on, give me them. Oh my gosh.
Wait, do it again.
Do it again.
His thing was in the way.
Right here.
Not his thing, but that thing.
Look at that.
Oh, geez.
Good Lord.
Oh my god.
What's yours look like?
Not as big as that. Just keep my shirt down. Yeah, hers are actually better than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You competed before with another injury. Can you tell?
Oh yeah. That was last year. Yeah, that's why I just do physique. I don't do anything with like the waist down because I actually tore like a groin muscle doing squats, so I don't squat anymore. Forget that.
Squats.
Yeah.
Forget it. Yeah.
Really, is there a need to?
No, it's not. I mean, what guy likes big legs, right? Yeah.
Well, do they look ridiculous? Like,
it's stupid.
I mean, it's like you got this huge round ball. You look like an awkward freaking fat lady. What really?
Well, seriously, I mean,
are you talking about like drumstick legs? Like,
yeah.
Little skinny calves and huge thighs, that kind of thing?
Yeah. I've always said I want
almost
to
the opposite.
I want to strut down the beach. I don't want to waddle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They just hear
exactly.
leather rubbing together all the way down the beach. Here comes Caleb and his huge freaking legs again.
Yeah,
They're just showing off.
Leave like a track in the sand.
Yeah. The track looks like this. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my God.
Whoa, they got penguins up here.
They do.
No, or down here. Sorry, I mean I was thinking like on the beach or whatever. No, that's great. That's cool. That's cool though. I don't squat either, but that's because my knees.
Wait, sure? You had an injury that he had to give you permission to not squat ever again, too, right?
That's true.
He gave me a pass card.
Get out of work or get out of squatting or something for life.
How do you get
and then he went and squatted
card?
himself.
It was really good. Yeah.
Sorry.
I was like,
it's not my fault. Can you call my mom? Thanks.
Call mine too.
That's my mother.
Oh, it literally was your mom.
It was.
What was
mom.
that for, though? Honestly,
I
don't remember.
It was because we were talking about lifting and stuff, and you said, "Don't work your legs out; it's a waste of time."
No, you actually got hurt. I remember.
No, I did. I hurt my knee. That's why I was in there.
Something doing.
It was
no
my
more
knee.
squatting.
You said no more squatting, and then
for life.
And then you wrote a note.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. I bet she still has it.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, but we didn't pull anything over on Crystal. Like she didn't take it.
No,
she was.
No, but then you went and squatted and hurt yourself doing the same thing.
And literally in this
never
gym,
to do.
I laid on the floor for like 15 minutes before anybody even came to me.
You got to really explain how
what
bad
kind of squats are you doing?
You got to explain how bad it was because it wasn't just a tear.
He was lifting heavy.
It was bad. It was
like
really
way
bad.
too heavy. Way too fast.
What were you doing? Same thing, lifting weight, or?
Yes,
Okay.
But mine wasn't necessarily the weight. It's just the way the squat is. I tried sumo squat. I tried the only squat that actually later on that I found out that worked.
How deep are you going?
Is a
kettlebell going so deep?
Is a kettlebell squat where I'm sitting upright and it's right underneath me. I can do those.
Yeah,
and it doesn't hurt my back. I don't have knee problems.
Yeah, exactly.
But yours actually didn't it detach and ball up?
I did. Yeah, I had it.
I mean, we are talking about his groin.
Yeah, yeah. It
not his wiener.
The
muscle.
I just want to clarify.
I want to make that clear that didn't detach and ball up.
Right. I just want to clarify.
How many balls does one man need?
I bet you look really great in that Speedo while you're up there flexing with your balls all
off to the side. Yeah,
coming out the front of the trunk. Don't worry about it.
Everything's fine.
Well, it was bad. It was bad for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, I was swollen up like a balloon, and I mean, it
not right where the muscle was.
Yeah,
jamming up.
Literally clear down to my leg. My entire inner groin was just blown up,
It was black. It wasn't
bad.
like a blue bruise. It was black. His whole leg was black.
Oh my god.
Okay, now get this.
Okay, I have an injury. It wasn't that bad, but
Go ahead. So get this. This thing balls up, right? Bam! He's in pain. How long were you laying on the floor for somebody?
At least 15 minutes.
So he's on there 15 minutes before
I was
anybody
nauseous
noticed.
and I felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
And nobody came to me.
So when was the last time you went to see the doctor about this?
Right?
Oh.
Have you had it reattached?
No.
But he just refuses to squat.
I refuse to squat. It should be repaired, but
the thing snapped in. How does it repair?
it's snapped. But it's a fairly small muscle, and there's actually 3 other muscles in the same region that do the same thing. So it's one of the smaller ones. So I could get it repaired, or I can choose not to. I just can't sprint. Like my 10-year-old can beat me across the parking lot because I can't sprint. So if that's the worst,
you better never go in the woods and get chased by a bear.
Well,
I'd be screwed. Yeah, I would be the Renvent. Yeah, I'd be done.
It all comes full circle, right?
That was full circle.
I plan on doing a lot of hiking this summer, so I'm going to add you to my friends list on Facebook.
He doesn't have Facebook.
Well, then I'll go to your office. Hey, man, let's go hiking. I don't have a gun.
I'm going bear hunting.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So this muscle is just retracted and it's going to stay.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do it because why get yourself opened up?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty serious, pretty significant surgery, and I don't want to be out for 8 to 12 weeks. I have a business to run. I can't do it. I don't have any help.
Right.
So
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I actually got ordered not to do lunges. Well, I thought she was. I can do static lunges. Like I can just put my foot out and just drop. So it's basically a squat in a lunge position. But I can't go lunge, walk, lunge, walk, lunge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I did something to my I hurt my hip.
Yeah.
My hip
Is that your mom now?
pops out.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
my mom hates me. Love you, Mom.
His mom actually calls me to say, "Slap Chris, slap him, slap that titty."
Kid of mine. But yeah, I can't imagine the
Yeah, it
ball,
wasn't good.
the muscle detaching. And then we
Yeah.
just talked about this sort of the other last show or the show before. I was watching wrestling, Triple H. I don't know, back in the WWF era before they came to WWE. He detached something in his quad.
His quad,
and
yeah.
the whole thing just went.
Oh, yeah, those are bad.
Oh my god,
They're really bad.
That was nasty. So
Yeah.
Did you see that bodybuilder?
I can't
that
imagine
his
that kind of pain.
Pec,
Yeah.
he was doing hardcore bench and his
Yeah.
pec tore, and you could see it bald, and it was just like yours,
Yeah.
pure black.
I've
seen
actually seen
football
one. I've
players
witnessed
do
one of
that,
those
yeah.
happen. Like when I was clear back in
Back in Nam.
you guys in college.
College,
Actually, we saw
CSU.
that. Yeah, and so the guy was doing the same thing, big bench press, and he got it down to the chest, big heave up, and just big clap, just bam.
Oh, you could
And
hear it
Yeah,
snapping.
it rolled up like a ball in his chest. It was crazy looking. Yeah,
Dude, that's nuts.
and that pretty much ended that guy's career. He was NFL material, but he was done after that.
Huh.
He cooked him.
I mean,
yeah.
people compete injured, all the time. That's the thing is
Well, they don't not
pneumonia, injured.
but not like that.
Yeah,
That's
something like
No,
that.
I think, not in the NFL, but I think even like bodybuilding and stuff, you see people and that's just the competitive spirit, right?
Yeah,
You just
for
go
sure.
and-
What are you gonna do? Quit because one little thing happens?
Yeah.
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 I mean, honestly, legs are overrated anyway. That's always been.
Ooh, you don't even need them in because you do physique, right? So you
Yeah.
got long board shorts. Nobody sees them anyway.
You don't see it.
Would you ever, if your legs were 100%, would you ever go to bodybuilding?
Probably not. I mean, because you got to put on size for bodybuilding, and the guys that do it are great, and I respect them. But it's never been my thing because you got to maintain that. These guys are getting huge.
They're
Right.
massive.
You got to maintain it, and and once you're off, you're off. And now you look like a doughboy for the rest of your
Well,
life.
yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a good physique.
No, that's smart.
Yeah.
And so your cardio is high.
It's last month or so. It is. I did more cardio this time than I ever have, admittedly, and it was good. But
Again, it's one of those things he said he'd never do.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, cardio. Sucks.
Yeah,
he started panicking that he wasn't going to come in right, so he decided to do a whole bunch of sprints and cardio. And
No, because what is that? Is
Yeah,
that my note?
That's the official note.
Your
Yeah,
authorization
Yeah, it was
for
good.
I
accident.
told you, he wrote.
Yeah.
It said, lifting lower body forever. Don't be a little bitch.
I did say that. Yeah.
It might
Legs are
say that.
overrated in guys, and I recommend my patient.
Never, ever.
Oh yeah,
does
zero. Yeah,
squat.
okay, yeah. Never lift them. That is funny,
What's
dude.
the date on that? What's the date on that?
10,
That was
25,
like 3
13.
years ago,
13?
right?
Oh
I
my
was going to say
God.
it's got to be like 3 years
Dude.
ago, right?
Holy
Yeah,
crap,
you
we're
were
gonna-
jacked up. Yeah.
I was, dude. I'm telling you,
That
it's
is
this picture right
awesome.
here. I just showed it again. See,
Nice.
you'll see it someday.
Insert
Nice.
picture.
Yep, it's your picture here.
Ting. We need a little magic wand. Insert picture here.
Yep.
Ting.
That's pretty funny, man.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt, but we do have a little thing we've been doing every week now. It's called Pronunciation with Poi Poi.
Oh no.
Okay. Insert song here. Okay. Oh shoot, that's not mine.
That's not yours.
Jeez. I thought that last drink tasted
Nobody
funny.
shares wine in this house. That's disgusting.
I hope you don't have herpes. I do.
All right, so it came in a text, and the words there and the definition. So like we do this.
It doesn't have the pronunciation.
Not the pronunciation. She's actually got that. So.
All right. After I do it, these guys have to do it.
Yep.
Oh, no. All right. Pass it down.
I've got to do it because I've never.
Wait, you don't know yet?
Nope, never seen that word.
Who's
before
this
in my
from?
life. This is from the producer.
Producer, thank you. Oh my God. Sesquipedalian. Sesquipedalian. This is one who uses big words. That's what it means.
Obviously, none of us.
Sesquipedalian. Sesquipedalian. I'm going to go with that one. Sesquipedalian. All right, you get that one.
Sesquipedalian.
Second from the bottom. Sesquipedalian. Don't use my word. You got to say something different now.
No, I agree. I agree.
He's like, yeah, no, that's good.
Uh-oh, he went to college.
Let's take a
He
look.
went to college.
Oh, shit.
He agrees.
Sesquipedalian.
Sesquipedalian. Whoa.
Sesquipedalian. Yeah.
Wow, he actually
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Is that winner?
He nailed it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how do you know that? Did you have to
Whoa.
listen to it?
Because I use
Oh,
big
you
words.
have. Oh, I
My-
see.
How do you know that? How did
No,
I know
I was
that?
asking you how you know that he's correct.
Yeah, she handed me the pronunciation.
That's not fair. You can't pass it to me. Make me
Sesquipedalian.
and one of the guests look like an ass. And then
Wait, but he got it right, so
yeah.
only you.
Well, the only reason why, yeah, that's why he knew
But
you
I
were a
agreed
doctor.
with
That's
you.
why it only went that far. And he knew you were going to say you were going to know it. He's a doctor that knows
What?
too many big words.
Sesquipedalian.
Oh my God, you have headphones on. I can't hear you when you're whispering. at me.
Wait, give him hand signals.
She said play it in the microphone. Play what?
Sesquipedalian.
Nice.
Sesquipedalian.
Sesquipedalian.
Hey, I did say
Congratulations,
that I didn't
Dr.
know it,
Craig.
and she
You
handed me the
are the
pronunciation.
winner.
But it's called pronunciation with poi poi. Not
Okay.
pronunciation with titty.
Okay, my bad.
Jeez.
So we need a segment for me, I guess.
That was good, man.
That was
good.
One who uses big words, right?
One
So
who
you
uses
are
big
ones
words.
who uses big
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
I hate that word. I hate it. I use small words.
You should have done like who knows the anatomy with him. Like he can give you an anatomical term, and you gotta guess where it is on your body.
Okay,
Yeah,
where are my testicles? Point.
No, like he's gonna give you a
Between your
name.
ears. Oh, okay,
You gotta
okay.
tell me what part of your body it
okay,
is.
okay,
I think
okay.
he wanted you to put it as
I was going
testicles.
backwards.
Point at anything.
Tell me. Okay, come on, Dr. Craig. Let's do it.
Wait,
Give
Give
him
me-
an anatomical term, and he has to decide where on
Oh,
his
I'm good
body
at
it
this.
is.
shit.
I'm pretty much a doctor.
Easy or hard?
Start with
Whoa, whoa,
Go
whoa,
go
whoa.
easy first. Go easy.
Whoa,
first.
whoa.
Okay.
And then we'll get hard later. And
Let's go medium.
We'll
Let's
work
go
it out.
medium. Let's go medium. Please be meniscus. I know where that one's at.
Whatever, Captain Can't Squat.
Whoa, shins 11. I should slap you.
Shins 11.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Actually, I don't think you've actually worked on this for a while. So pectoralis major.
That's right here.
Yeah. Is that true though? You haven't worked on it for a while.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Latissimus dorsi.
Latissimus. I'm gonna have to say that is lat.
Yeah.
It's under your arm.
There you go. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You got it. Under your arm. Yeah. But it's your back.
Back here.
It's
Yeah.
the wings. It's your wings.
Ow! I just got a cramp from rubbing it.
I got a cramp in my pec from rubbing my lat.
Well, I was reaching and I'm tedious right now. The boobus. I've got lots of fluff in the fronts.
Oh my
My
god.
fun bags are huge. All right.
Let's do this. Okay. So brachioradialis.
Oh, I know what that is.
Okay.
That has to do with your lungs.
Not a.
Oh, that's
That'd be bronchial.
oh whatever. Wait, say brachius.
Brachioradialis.
Brachioradialis.
Yeah.
Does it have to do with your elbow
Yeah,
Close,
somewhere in that region.
back in the end? Your drinking hand?
Well, yeah. I mean, if that's what. A drinking hand. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brachioradialis.
All right.
Okay. All right. Gluteus maximus.
That's come on. That's my ass.
It's
I know
your
what that
ass.
is. Listen to me. Listen to me and talk to me later. Right?
Listen to me now and
Yeah, this is my gluteus maximus. my gluteus maximus. That's how we remember things around here.
All right, here's one for you. This is like one of Donna's favorites, actually. Flexor digiti minimi.
Your pinky.
Oh, good job.
What? Am I right?
Dude, you're rock solid. How the hell did you know that?
He's a medic.
Flexor it just made sense. I don't know.
Nobody says that. This isn't fair. I don't like doctors on this thing no more. That's it. We need people that talk about farts and throw up. That's where I'm at.
Wait, then you just need my 10-year-old here.
That's right. 10-year-olds will rap wiener boner jokes all day.
That was impressive.
That wasn't.
Thank you.
He's a medic. I don't get it.
I used to be a medic.
Okay, you used to. All right, give me something.
Doesn't mean I know it.
Don't you answer this time. I'm getting it. Give me a bad one.
Here, a bad one?
No, not a bad one. Like a hard one.
How about this? Orbicularis oris.
You're on your own, bro.
Okay, you don't know that one?
Oh, this is good.
Do you not know that one?
Yeah, you're using it right now.
Well, you can't give me a hint.
Okay.
Because
you could be farting right now. It could be.
But you know I ain't. Okay, your mouth.
Go for it. Yeah, orbicularis oris. Right.
Well, see, you said oris.
How about orbicularis oculi?
That's your eye.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Well, yeah, oculi.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna say mouth, but yeah.
Hypoglossal.
Hypoglossal. Glossal. Does that have to do with your leg? The thigh? No, your right here?
No. Tongue.
Whoa. Why is glycol? What is that?
Glycol?
No, what did you say, glycol?
That's an alcohol.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Glycol is not an alcohol.
How was you supposed to taste it?
I've been drinking and I need a 5-year-old, or I am a 5-year-old. Let's go. Wait, why? But why is that?
What's that?
Well, because when you said oculo, I mean, come
Right.
on, it's kind of. But why that?
For your tongue.
For your tongue. Why that?
Yeah,
what is it?
Why is that?
Glossal means tongue. I mean, that's all it is.
Oh, is it? Huh.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say tongue? That's why I don't get the medical people. This pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Well, sir, you pay them hundreds of dollars so you can say fancy words. You don't know what the hell they're saying.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I have a word. I love.
He's like,
love
we don't help you at all. We just throw out fancy words and say you need to take this pill.
It's not anatomy related, but it has to do with something that the body does when injured.
Flatulation.
Epistaxis.
Epistaxis. What is that?
A bloody nose.
No.
Wait, so why not just say
epistaxis?
He's got a bloody nose. He's bleeding from the nose instead of you have to say why?
Priapism. You probably have one right now.
We has one right now. Yeah, it's for the last 5 days. Yeah.
Is that a boner?
Yeah, you know the commercial that says if you've had one for longer than 4 hours. I mean, yeah, priapism is for a long time.
Well, then why don't? Oh, it means for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to be in the ER because
That's
it's
what they
not
call
going
it.
Down.
Sometimes when you come upon a victim, he may have a priapism, and you're like, "What the hell is that?"
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's an erection.
But that's what I'm talking
Why didn't you
about.
say
That's
erection?
Good. Yeah, that's actually good.
Do they say that whenever you're, like you say, "Oh, my husband, he just died." He's like, "Oh, does he have a?"
He has a priapism.
Why don't you say, "Does he have a boner?"
Where does epistaxis come from? That's my favorite.
Because maybe he died from Viagra,
and
they need to
it
know.
means bloody nose. That's just crazy to me.
I'm just saying.
And it has 2 X's in it.
I don't know how you guys remember this stuff.
That's funny, man.
Poop jokes. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about this. We're not going over my head. We went over my head like an hour ago.
Nuts and poop jokes.
Nuts and poop.
I'm sure he has
not
anatomical
nuts in
terms
poop,
for that too.
Here's what
I'm sure they do.
for you.
Feces. There's a
See,
medical term.
You might know this one too. How about the detrusor?
Yep, over my head.
Yeah, that's the muscle that actually empties the bladder. The detrusor.
Whoa.
The detrusor?
Detrusor. Yeah.
I know what urethra is.
Yeah. I met that bitch. She still owe me money.
Yeah. She gave me this rash. She's on 4th. I know. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Come on with another one. I'm not done.
He's not done.
I'm sweating. What's a good one for perspire? I know that one.
How about your profundus?
Your I know what that is. Yeah, I know what that is. $5 profundus. Profundus.
No, I don't think it's what I think it is.
What is it? Wait, what were you thinking?
Do I have to say it? I'm gonna feel.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look like an asshole. The soft tissue around the head of your penis. I don't know. That's what it sounded like to me.
That's the foreskin.
No. Like
this
it's
not profungus.
That's where I heard it before.
Like I told you, I didn't want to say it.
Titty, I'm sorry you have a bad.
Now I'm all done.
Right.
There's you. That's a good
Oh
one
my
right there.
gosh, I'm burning.
How about your corpus spongiosum? Good job.
Let's
yeah,
see.
good
Head of
job.
the penis.
Really close. Yeah, like the meaty part around the shaft actually going down. Yeah.
Okay, I had a feeling you were gonna let me redeem myself a little bit. I had a feeling.
Well, there you go. That's good.
Yeah.
But so, do you use these medical terms with your kids? At all? Like, do they know anything?
Not yet. Yeah, I don't be like, put your corpus spongiosum away. I don't do that.
Okay.
You don't show that to the ladies.
Stop trying
that, profungus?
Yes. Stop trying to reach your orifice or whatever to your cofungus.
In your ani.
In your ani. Oh man, I'm sweating like a whore in church.
We're at hour 11.
Oh, okay. We're still good. We're still good for like a couple minutes.
A couple minutes.
So for a couple minutes, we got to get off. But
you have a lot of wine to drink. My goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Is this only the first glass?
Actually, we're not. We're actually at like an hour 8 because we did have like the cut retakes in the beginning. So
we don't cut and retake. What are you talking about?
We did not have cuts and retakes in the beginning. Cut.
Okay. All right, that's
wondering
it.
if we were going to have an intermission.
And 3, 2, 1, we're back.
Hey, how's it going? Here we go. Right on. Welcome back to part 2. Yeah.
Oh my God.
This guy's talking about it.
Put your profundus.
Your profungus, man.
Did we ever say what that actually was? Did you ever tell us what that actually was?
We did. Actually has to do with your thumb. Not
Okay, thank you. I didn't hear that part. I was laughing too damn hard at myself. So.
Did you? Was it the thumb? I didn't hear him say that either. I didn't laughing.
I didn't hear him either.
Texting thumb.
Your texting thumb.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, my profundus. Yeah. That'll be our next program. Oh, my face.
I've seen these people that get cured like sinuses and stuff like that. Like they seem like chronic diseases until they go in and get adjusted. I saw one today. I just wanted to bring it up because this kid, he was running around his school and fell and hit the back of his head. And he had constant sinus infection. And the chiropractor said that his head wasn't sitting on his spine correctly. Yeah. And that it caused inflammation. And that's why his body wasn't able to heal or something because of that. Anyways, he adjusted him. And then they filmed him again. And he started to feel better. And then he came in a day later and he was better. I wanted to ask you, is there truth to that?
Yeah, I don't know about the whole inflammation thing. I mean, but there's pretty good research and support out there that says that, upper cervical adjustments for a sinus congestion or some sort of sinus inflammation can help. And really only thing you're doing is you're increasing range of motion. You're allowing the tissues to kind of heal quicker than they would. So there's evidence out there that suggests it.
What he was saying that it was blocking his immune system or inhibiting his immune system from doing its work.
Yeah, I mean, trauma alone, you knock a vertebra out of place, you got to think of the body and the brain and spinal cord kind of as a garden hose. There's a whole theory out there called the garden hose theory. So, if it's kinked, right? If you kink a garden hose, the efficiency of the fluid or whatever comes out the other end isn't as good, right? And so sometimes an easy way to explain what chiropractic medicine is all about is, stimulating the nervous system to, in simple terms, unkink the hose, allow the body to do what it does best. And it's a pretty amazing machine. It actually heals itself. It does a great job. But, trauma for this instance with this kid, when it banged his head or whatever, vertebra's out of place. I mean, the doc put everything back into place. And, everything's free flow motion again, right? And allow the body to do its thing. So it's simple, but it sounds simple to explain it that way. It's not. But there is good evidence to support
and this isn't
sinus infection.
And this isn't a one-time thing either. You got to go in and get adjusted.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we get patients that come to see us for things like dizziness, positional vertigo, and things like that, and high blood pressure, and stuff like high blood pressure was even on Dr. Oz with chiropractic care, and they did like an upper cervical adjustment, and his blood pressure went down. Stuff like that exists, and it does happen. But what you're talking about with extended visits and long-term care and stuff like that, yeah, you treat things for a long period of time. But there's lots of cases out there like the vertigo thing that we can treat 1 or 2 times and it's gone.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I hated to bring that up like right at the end because I was like, I want to get this question out because I just stumbled upon it and I was like, what that crap? I never.
Yeah.
And then baby's also getting adjusted. Micah and Micah, a buddy of mine, Micah, his baby had horrible sinus issues.
Yeah.
And they said that when she came out, that shit got messed up.
Absolutely.
And the and my buddy was like, oh man, this doctor's full of crap, and his wife was like, no, I saw this on Dr. Oz or whatever.
Yeah.
He adjusted the baby and literally within like a week, baby was fine. And they kept going back and now all their kids go to the chiropractor.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I was like, I wasn't quite sure how that worked.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not sure about the baby being messed up when it comes out as far as.
Go ahead. You're going to say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Donna.
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, when our kids have the first onset of a cold, ear infection, things like that, we adjust them. We have 4 kids, 10 years, and only 1 ear infection. So
holy crap.
We just feel like if they're getting sick, we adjust them quickly. It stimulates their immune system. It helps them. And we've only had 1 ear infection, 4 kids, 10 years. So
that's amazing.
No antibiotics on any of them ever.
Now I got 3 things. I had two things to say. One, why can't we make medical terms easy like he did? Came out and the shit was all fucked up. I mean,
that's what I am.
That's beautiful. And have you ever had to adjust an infant or a small, like,
definitely
toddler?
3 days old was my youngest that I've done. Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy.
Now, to
and then
adjust
third,
them,
every kid needs an attitude adjustment.
Yeah, for sure.
Real.
To adjust them, you actually have to hold them like almost like a football and downward,
you do,
right?
Yeah, something really small like that. The infants and stuff. But we don't adjust them the way you would think you would. We're not like racking and cracking their spine and just punch them, on the floor. But we don't do that.
I punch babies.
Yeah. So way different.
Get healed.
Yeah. So way different approach. I mean, we use little instruments and tools and things like that. And I don't actually touch a cervical spine until they're about 5 or 6 years old. Actually manipulation. So we use different techniques and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking, because I know I've been getting adjusted for 3-4 months now. Mm-hmm. But whenever he grabs my head and says relax, I still get nervous. I'm like, oh,
of course.
Here we go, And then I'm like,
of course.
So that's what I was thinking. You actually taking these little, but you said 5-6 years.
Yeah, usually, because I mean when they're really young like that, right? Everything is kind of like taffy. I mean,
it's rubbery and
it is. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is because like even when a small child breaks a bone or something, like they heal so quick,
right?
Or even it's hard to break their bones because they're moving. So how do you adjust something that is so malleable?
As we mature and we grow, the thoracic spine, lumbar spine, and pelvis and sacrum, things like that, mature a little bit quicker. The cervical spine is behind, is delayed, so to speak. So the bony, the soft tissue,
probably making up for the weight of the head or something.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Who knows? I don't know, but it's usually a little bit behind. So it's hard to palpate joints and feel the end point. It's not It's not soft tissue, or I'm sorry, it's not bony tissue. So we don't really mess with them, because that's what we do when we palpate. We feel a joint, and when you adjust, you kind of go right through it. Right? If you can't feel it, there's no reason to do it. You're going to cause damage. So little ones we don't even mess with their cervical spines, but there's other techniques we use to get things to move.
You're using like fingers at this point.
Well, even like you said, hanging them upside down sometimes, just like
I'll realign,
tracting their spine a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. There's lots of things.
That brings up, is that actually a thing? Those machines, what is that?
Yeah,
no,
it is.
No, that's the juicer guy. But you
traction.
stick your boots on and then you hang yourself upside down.
Yeah, like the gravity boots or whatever.
Yeah,
the gravity boots were like the first thing that came out there, and then now you got like the inversion tables.
Yeah,
you see like Sports Authority and stuff like that.
Those, but you got to work yourself
down. It feels
up.
like my head's
and I tell you what, my buddy was using it, and he said it makes the world of difference on his back.
It does. Yeah, it makes a lot of difference, and you have to kind of go by protocol and 65 degrees and no less than, or no more than 10 minutes, but they do work. And all you're doing is decompressing the spine. You're taking pressure off the discs.
Taking away what gravity has done to you.
For sure.
Are you putting blood back in there, or is it just literally the space?
Yeah, I mean, you're increasing blood flow. The disc itself is primarily water and other nutrients, but you're separating it enough for that disc to kind of swell, pull nutrients in, and pull itself back into a neutral position. So if there was a pinched nerve or a bad disc or something like that, it makes all the sense in the world to kind of traction it. So for bad discs, it works really well. We go beyond that. We can do decompression, actually full decompression of the spine, where you're pulling it apart.
Neck,
and I think you've seen that before in my office.
Yeah,
those work really well. But there's about an 85% success rate when you do it right. But you got to kind of go through a protocol.
Okay, well, how do you feel about these massage chairs out there?
They're actually great.
And they massage, but there's ones that actually grab you.
Yeah.
Now and they go
what?
And they pull you.
Yeah.
He has that at his
They
office.
decompress you.
Yeah, we have one in the office right now.
Oh, do you? Okay.
They're FDA cleared. I mean,
those things are crazy.
They're fantastic.
Dude.
Yeah, you can put people on for
Dr. Craig's busy, but the chair can see you now.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be $400.
And he can build that for you.
I bill it.
$400 and get the.
That's awesome.
Yeah, every 8 minutes we'll bill out a unit of care in a chair.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because it tractions the spine and massages, does all sorts of stuff. People got that, and sometimes they're like, "Well, I don't need to see you. I feel great."
Well, okay then.
But I mean,
at the front.
Don't like you either.
I mean, but if that's the case, if that's all they needed, who cares? It's better.
It's therapy.
Well,
at the end of the day, I mean, that's what it's all about. If they initiate care and they feel better, and whatever they came in, it's getting better, and they feel like there's a benefit to it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Right on. I'm sorry we had to. I wanted to get to the guts of it, of like care and health and stuff like that, I was like, oh great, we're gonna have somebody intelligent on that can actually
but in
learn
true
me
BreakFace fashion, we
totally destroyed it with poo-poo.
We went
fungus.
We went straight to fucking elementary school.
Yeah, with penis jokes. But that's okay, because we hope to have you guys back.
Cool. Stop it. You're gonna give me shit every time I see you.
Yeah,
how's your profundus doing? You're gonna hit me in the satchel.
But you guys are welcome back whenever, and if we ask you guys, I hopefully will come back.
Awesome. Yeah, we appreciate it. It's been fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Why don't you go ahead and you guys can be found at articchiropractic.com.
Correct.
Yep. And you guys are at 500 East Benson.
Yeah.
And go in and see Dr. Craig. And you guys have a bunch of other people there. It's not just you. So
we do. Yeah, it's a kind of a full service medical clinic. We've integrated everything with chiropractic and medical care. And we do things like injections there and minor surgeries and things like that. So we've kind of grown over the years. It's not just a chiropractic type clinic.
I did look. I'm sorry. One more thing before we do go.
Sweet.
I looked you up on LinkedIn, and you do acupuncture, but you don't practice it at this?
Yeah, I did. I was certified in biomedical acupuncture in Colorado, and in the state of Alaska, we have to do some continuing ed stuff. And I haven't had time since I've been up here to actually go back and just get the license. But they do accept it, and acupuncture is pretty good. But I used to do it, pre and post surgical, and for pain management. It's pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. But are you planning on doing that anymore, or incorporating it with?
I'd love to. Yeah, I just have to find the time to catch up on the CEUs and take the classes and do it.
When you do, let me know.
CEUs
That's something I really do want to try.
Yeah.
That's something. I mean, if you can get needles long enough to stick my fat ass.
It's pretty cool, man. We've done it before. I mean,
we've got hammers.
Tink.
Might not come back out.
Yeah, but
it works pretty cool. Acupuncture's cool stuff.
And that's something that we're going to definitely talk about next time.
Yeah,
for sure.
You bet.
Yeah, we definitely want you guys back on this.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's
been
so
a good time.
Again, go check out AFC. I almost said it again. Jeez, I'm horrible.
ACF.
ACF.
Check them out too.
Yeah, check them out too. Check out Alaska Fighting Championship. We have fights coming up. It's every second Wednesday of the month. This is the last month because summer's good. But go check out Alaska Audio Works too on Facebook. AlaskaAudioWorks.com is where you can find them. And you can find us at YouTube. Just search BreakFace AK everywhere.
AK. We're,
Facebook.
Facebook. Check out BreakFace Games. We've got that page too. Yep. BreakFaceAK.com. We're everywhere. We're on the Twitters. We're on the Instagram.
And we're also on the freaking People's Out on 1, 2, 3. BreakFace! And then we put their face on there.
Oh,
yeah, what the hell just happened? Deer in headlight. Okay. Peace out. Easy. That was a show. Yeah, it was a good one. Oh my.